Hey guys, how's it going? We are in isolation at the moment. None of us have COVID yet. Um, so we're going to do an introduction video because we realized we didn't really introduce ourselves when we started our channel. And some people have sent through some questions, so keep us entertained and we'll answer some questions for you. So you can start, big boy.
Well, my name's Mitch, as you know. I'm 30 years old, born in Perth, but half my family from New Zealand. So, what they like to call a woolly jumper,
What's a woolly jumper?
half and half, half and half.
I'm Kristen, but I go by Chrissy because I really like my name, but I hate people saying it wrong. I get Christine and Kirsten and Crystal and
Kirsty.
Brittany. So I go with Chrissy. Everyone calls me Chrissy, as much as my mum doesn't like it. I'm 28, turning 29 this year. I was born down in Albany, which is at the very, very bottom of Western Australia. It's going to be one of the coldest places, I reckon, in the state, but has some winning beaches down there in Albany. I'm one of 7 kids. I'm number 6. I've got a younger sister. Yeah, that's about as interesting as I get. That over there, that's Lachlan. He's also called Chonk and Chonklin and Knocklin by my nephew, who couldn't say Lachlan properly, so he got called nickname Knocklin. That's just kind of stuck. He's just turned 1 in March. He likes rocks and food. And this is Hurley. This is Hurley dog. You can tell us about Hurley dog.
So Hurley's 10 this year. So he's getting on a bit. He's a German Shepherd cross Alaskan Malamute, and he is really, really fluffy. But he's never been shaved in his whole life, so it's all this natural fur there. We just have to brush him, get rid of all the undercoat from him to keep him cool.
Spends most hang out in the air conditioning most days.
Most of his time in the hotter seasons, all inside. Just because we are mindful that he'll get too hot with his big fleecy coat.
Yep, that's old boy. Big girl, come here, come here, come on. And this is this is Maya. Oh, big girl, sit down, sit down, sit. Oh, this is Maya. This is big girl. She's 8 this year. She is a purebred bull Arab, brindle and white. She's not going to turn her face for me now. She's an Australian pigging dog, but she's never been hunting. Bless you. She just looks big and scary. Off you go. Come on. Good girl. Off you go, big man. There you go. So, okay. Hurley likes cuddles. Off you go.
I'm going to sit there.
Okay, we're going to sit there. All right. So that's us. We're living in Halls Creek. We've been here for 3 years now. It's about as interesting as we get. Do you want to start with the questions? Might stop the video.
I always edit it.
Yeah, I can edit it.
What do you do with the dogs when you go camping? Are they allowed in the caravan?
That one was Auntie Jody.
So previously when we've been camping, dogs come with us. They have not been in the caravan.
And probably will not go in the caravan.
No, most likely not inside the caravan. Once they're inside, wouldn't leave a lot of room on the floor. They'll probably, if we do take them with the caravan, just have to tie them up outside underneath the awning, or put the annex out. It's basically a room to keep them nice and secure in.
So when we used to go camping, we had a rooftop tent once upon a time, and they used to hang out in the annex at the bottom. That's where they would sleep. So camping setup we had pretty well sorted for the dogs. Caravan haven't quite sorted out yet, but
No.
we'll figure it out. Where are you off to next? I got this one. I don't know if it means where we're relocating next or where we're holidaying next, so we'll just answer both. Our next trip, we are doing El Cuestro, Lake Argyle, and the Gibb River Road for 3 weeks in May, which we're very, very excited about. We haven't done El Cuestro since we've been here because it's been closed, so it's just opened up again this year. Same with El Cuestro. Most of El Cuestro has been closed too. And then where are we off to next?
We're looking at relocating to Broome, so see if that happens. We'll we'll try and get closer to the coast. If not Broome, somewhere else near the coast.
So 7.5 hours down the road from here. But that's it.
All right.
All right.
Favorite vacation so far?
We've been a lot of places.
Between where we've both gone, probably a trip up to Exmouth, Coral Bay, and Carragini.
That's a big trip.
Did over 2 weeks, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that was in like a pop-up caravan. That was really nice. Yeah, a lot of good spots. Obviously, it's very windy in Exmouth, but Coral Bay was pretty good, and yeah, Carragini was just amazing. Didn't spend enough time there. Kind of ran out of time.
Yeah.
In the end, so we had to like
Hustle
yeah,
a bit.
get back down to Perth. We had to go back to work. But yeah, that was a really good vacation.
So where's your favourite that you haven't been with me?
Oh, I always like New Zealand. Yeah,
Not Singapore?
I like the food in Singapore, but yeah, New Zealand's just like kind of a landscape place. I like landscapes and yeah, nature. So
Nature. Okay. Top 3 places you want to travel to. We really want to do Northern Territory. I really want to do Northern Territory. I really want to do Tassie as well.
yeah, because it'd be so different.
It's very different. Like we've travelled together in Western Australia, which is obviously the differences between the Kimberley and the South is like massive, but like I feel as though Tasmania would just be like completely different.
Yeah, and obviously it's an island as well, so it's a bit of an adventure getting
more
there.
Of an adventure.
So you got to get on the ferry, or if you're going to leave the car and the caravan behind, get on a plane, obviously.
Yeah. Well, that's 2. Top 3 places. I really want to go back to Queensland. My dad's family are all from Queensland, and I really like Queensland. But you've never been?
No, I haven't been. I've been to the airport in Brisbane. That's about it. Got on the train between the 2 airports and left.
Do you want to add anything to the top 3 places?
I haven't done a lot of the southwest of WA, like Esperance. So I've been to Albany once, but I really like to do like Denmark and Esperance and all the beaches and national parks around there. So that's another place I'd like to go.
Okay.
Here comes Chonk.
Here comes the chunk. He's going to end up with prickles.
We are about to do a big trip through the centre, plus across the top of Australia. Any tips for dogs? Tips, tricks, advice, need to know, anything you need to know.
We have a tropical tick disease up here. It's got Maya twice and Hurley once. So if you don't know much about that, it begins with an E.
Encephalitis.
Encephalitis, there you go.
Yeah.
The tick doesn't need to latch onto your dog. It just needs to bite them. And if it's an infected tick, then they get this toxic whatever in their system. So make sure you read up on that.
So the best way to prevent it is a tick collar.
Yes.
So it actually affects the tick before it bites your dog, and obviously you need to have like the internal treatments like the heartworm and
we give our
tablets and
dogs
Spectra,
Spectra,
NexGuard.
NexGuard Spectra, which is obviously it's not the cheapest thing in the world because we have giant dogs, but they get that every 4 weeks, not once a month, every 4 weeks. So make sure you're on top of it health-wise for your dog and get a tick collar. I definitely suggest that. Anything else?
Traveling through the centre, not something that we've done yet.
No.
So I wouldn't have a lot of advice to give there. Obviously, if you're going on a gravel road, then you need to be prepared. Take a lot of spares with you, spare parts for your car, taking off water, food.
For the dogs. The question was about dogs.
For dogs, yeah. Don't forget about yourselves either.
Okay, yes.
So if you get into strife, maybe like a personal locator beacon as well. So if you're really in trouble, you know, you can activate that and someone will come and find you.
Check where you're allowed to have dogs.
Yes, a lot of national parks in WA
you can't have them. So be aware of where you can and can't take the dog as well. And if you go on like, I don't know if people just don't think of this, but I went to the vet in Kununurra, one of the trips we've done up there, and a guy came in with his dog and said that he was doing a flight or something, one of the scenic tours, and he was getting really angry at the receptionist at the vet because they wouldn't look after his dog. And she's like, well, you can't just drop your dog here. Like, you need to kind of sort that stuff out. So be aware if you're going to do tours and stuff or you can't take the dogs with you, have like a backup plan. That's just one less thing you have to worry about. Anything else to that one? No? Good luck. Have fun. Traveling with dogs is...
It's difficult.
It's difficult. And traveling with dogs and a baby is even more difficult. But, you know. Do you want to pick one for Mum? Or are you just throwing them on the ground? Let's have a look. What's this one say? What are your top 10 songs on Spotify? Oh, yeah.
Kimberly Moon will be one of them.
I don't know if Kimberly Moon is. I haven't listened to it recently. Let's have a look. Top 10. Do you want to guess what the first one is?
Zac Brown Band.
Tomorrow Never Comes, Zac Brown Band. Number 2 is Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Number 3, Simple by Florida Georgia Line. Little Talks by Monsters and Men. Sunset Lover by Petite Biscuit. The Bluey theme song is in our top 10. When It Rains It Pours by Luke Combs. Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker. Fall at Your Feet by Boy and Bear. And Angel Eyes by Love and Theft. A lot of country.
Yep. There's a bit of a theme going on there.
going on there. And Bluey.
Yeah, Bluey's just
obviously.
Keep someone quiet, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn, Daddy.
Favourite spot in WA and why? Well, I think for me it would be Coral Bay. Being that close to the ocean, literally having coral reefs right on the beach, fish to look at and go fishing there as well. So that would be my favourite spot.
My favourite spot? Oh, I don't know. There's so many. I think my favourite spot is Little Beach down in Albany. The beach is incredible. It is so bloody cold though. Like you cannot go swimming there, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's been rated like one of the top 10 beaches in Australia or in the world, yeah. Maybe even. There you go. Oh, my turn. Okay. Where can I get a shirt or stickers from? we've been asked this one a few times. We have just changed our logo slightly. Still very similar. So we are going to order some stickers soon once we figure out somewhere we can get them, and then we'll be able to send some out. And we are just ordering some more shirts from a different company because we're just trying to figure out which company we're going to use, or there's one other option that I'm looking at that we might do as well. So stay tuned. We will let you know when we have stickers and shirts. Hopefully soon. We'll see. Haven't got anything just yet.
Where did you get engaged plus married? So
where were you going to propose?
we had a great idea. We are going to do the Gib in 2020, and the idea was to propose Mitchell Falls, a place I had not been before, and Chrissy never been there as well. So I thought it'd be a good spot in front of the three waterfalls there. However, COVID happened. Yeah, the Gib was closed.
Dad came up.
Yeah, we had a surprise as well. A little surprise.
What surprise?
Surprise baby.
Oh yeah, we had the surprise baby.
So yeah, Chrissy's dad came up in Halls Creek instead, and we went on a trip to the Bungle Bungles and
went up to Wyndham, went around Kununurra. We showed Dad around
Lake Argyle. We ended up going to Broome as well. So proposed Cable Beach, sunset, classic spot. Absolute classic spot. They ended up getting married at Ganthian Point in Broome, which is another fantastic spot. Real red dirt cliffs onto the light blue water. So we got married on one of the points. So yeah, it's just a magic spot.
Our wedding photos looked amazing.
Yeah, so yeah, Chrissy was 5 months pregnant when
5 months
when we got married.
Chunk.
So yeah, and we actually stayed at a place called Coconut Wells, which is 15 k's north of Broome. It's all self-sufficient out there. You have to have your own water, your own power, and it's on a creek out there. So that was another really nice place we stayed. Yeah, so we didn't really get a honeymoon either. So
no, we haven't had a honeymoon.
It happened eventually, sooner or later.
I got prickles. Prickles?
No.
No?
No.
No prickles. Why don't you drink alcohol?
Who said that?
Someone who knows us clearly. I drank for a little while when I first turned 18. Hate the taste of alcohol. I found it expensive and I didn't like the idea of waking up with a hangover and spending stupid amounts of money. And then now with my career, I've seen what alcohol does to people and I'm not interested. I'm more than happy to go to the pub and have a lemon lime bitters. I'm not really interested in drink. Plus, it's health benefits of not drinking alcohol as well. I just never liked it.
It's probably the main thing for me. It's just a health benefit, and obviously saving the money as well. So you've got to look after your body.
Plus, you can't actually. Well, you can buy takeaway light strength beer here as well. You can't buy full strength takeaway. Not that really has any impact on us, but I guess that could have an impact on some people.
Yeah, well, you can always go to the pub and drink. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, that's just a lifestyle factor in the end. So
last one.
Who's Chonk's favourite auntie? I don't know, but it would have to be someone that's in WA, I reckon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Is your favourite auntie living in WA?
It would have to be someone you met before, isn't it?
He's met Auntie Rachel.
Well, I mean, like when he's more than a week old.
Yeah, true. He's got lots of family and then lots of extended family aunties, so we'll wait till Chonk can talk and he can tell you that one on his own.
Yeah, you'll have to answer that. Sorry, Rachel.
Sorry, Rachel. Well, that's all of our questions. Hopefully that's enlightened you.
Have any more questions?
Always
let
happy
us
to
know.
answer more. Probably won't do full videos unless we become super famous on the internet, but
that's not the goal though.
No, that's never been our goal. We didn't start this channel to get famous.
So it's just showing everyone what we're doing and what we're up to. because we are so far away, and it is a real pain for anyone to come visit us. Like, it's not easy. I mean, you got 2 ways or 3 ways you can get here. One's flying to Broome, then driving 7 hours here. The other one's flying to Kununurra and driving 4 hours here. And the other way is driving up, which is non-stop 31 hours.
We've
So,
done that, by the way. We did the non-stop drive.
well, actually, in the end, it took us 35 hours after stopping for fuel and
The dogs.
food and dogs. So it is not fun.
It's not fun at all. This is more like a video journal for us. So the family can see what this one's up to and what we're up to, and it gives us something to do, and we enjoy it. And we hope you guys enjoy it too.
Only thing that's missing from this shot is the shark in the background. That's
Yes, the shark will make appearances. We're
Yeah.
aware the shark needs to make appearances.
He's a big shark, so it's hard to just fit him in the car, you
Just
know.
pop him in the back of the shot
Yeah.
somewhere. What do you think? You got anything else to say? Really?
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you for watching. If you managed to make it all the way through, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. See ya.
Bye.
Hey, Chunky. Hey, Chunky. Chunky, chunky, chunky. Chunky, chunky. What did you think of the video, Hurley? Was it a good one?
Was it as good as Walkies?
Oh, it must be almost dinner time, is it?
Oh,
Yep,
big girl.
you're not going to miss out on any action, are you?
No.